Hey everyone, welcome to Live Chat Tuesday, number 240. Wow. With Mel, my co-host, LethaleyasLittleHookWithMelanie. If you don't know her, please go check her out. I have her link in the description box. At least I think I do. I think I added. Yes, I did. Yay! I remembered. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I forget because I create all my lives at one time and then I go back and put the links after they're all created. Because I copy and paste and put everything in the description box. But anyway, welcome. If you're watching the replay, please leave us a comment in the comment section. And if you are here with us currently live, please leave us a comment in the chat. Let us know you're here. We have MimiTammy. Welcome in. And Queen Bridget, welcome in. We have Desi. Hi, Desi. She says, hey, guys. Hey to Crystal and Flo, which is Mama. She calls it. I'm going to live in the business of bushes a bit. Bushes a bit. I think I've a craft room to clean up, so I'll listen as I do my thing. Okay, that is fine. We have Mariana. Welcome in. We have Guinea Joe. Welcome in, honey. We have Angela Wright. She says, hi, Crystal and Mel and everyone in the chat. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing fine. Drinking water, still working on the triangles. And thank you so much. Oh, my chat jumped. Thank you so much, Guinea Joe. And her super chat message says, sending big hugs. Well, hugs back. And there is Rebecca Hutzler. Welcome in. And Guinea Joe has been a member for 38 months. She goes, wow, time flies. It sure does. Thank you so much. I was going to start doing the cat ones for the milestones, and I already forgot. Well, let me grab the cat one just in case. We have Noelle. Welcome in, Noelle. She says, hi, Crystal and Mel. Great to see you both. Thank you so much, Rebecca. And there's Patricia, Yarny Cat Crochet.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Just got finished watching your nice Valentine. She's doing videos again? Desi's doing videos again? Ooh. I didn't know that.
I can barely read my chat. It's like just past where my glasses help.
Oh no.
I'm trying.
I thank you. Thank you, Patricia, Yarny Cat Crochet. I guess I could say I thank you. That was not what I was intending to say, though.
I think we all do that sometimes, a lot of the time for some of us.
Welcome in, Sally Stevens. And Noelle says, just got to catch up on all my laundry. Had to get a new dryer. Yeah, I remember you saying somebody was coming to work on it. So I guess you couldn't get it fixed and had to get a new one. Oh, well, at least it'll work for a couple of more years. Good, you know. Hopefully for a while. I got to do laundry also. Welcome in, Wendy of Hardneck Farms. Howdy, trying to get in. Internet touchy. Oh, sorry about that. Welcome in, Janice Surfer. Wendy is doing laundry now and cleaning house. I will be listening to, I think she means lurking. Well, that is fine. So how is everybody doing? How are you doing, Mel?
I'm good. I'm good, I guess. A lot of headaches lately. Like, I think the dry, cold weather
Mm.
was, really playing havoc. So, but
Mm.
I think they're starting to taper off. I don't know. I mean, we got up in the 40s the past 2 days, so things
Wow.
are melting. There's moisture in the air.
Yeah. Well,
How
that
are you?
really sucks. I'm sorry. I thought you were taking something for
I
migraine.
do. I do.
Oh,
Without it, I have 6 to 7 migraines a week. With it, I get maybe 2 migraines a month.
well,
But
that's
I
good.
think I was getting more headaches because of the temperature, weather outside. So, I mean, variations are going to also vary how many headaches.
Yeah. Well, pins and needles, fire threat, extreme fire risk. Oh no. Bridget says it's beautiful outside today. I'm washing the car and working in the yard, planting seeds. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think it thinks it's spring here in Texas. Our grass is starting to grow and we got little tiny flowers. And I'm like, there's mosquito hawks everywhere. I saw a honeybee today and I'm like, only
Yeah,
February.
no, we're just like, oh, we were -11 last week. Let's go 40-degree high this week.
Very
Thank you,
true, Noel.
Noel.
You don't have to hang wet clothes in the winter. Welcome in, MichelleJ. She says, hello, Crystal. Hello, Mel. And of course, hello to everyone in the chat. My chat just moved upwards because of my mouse.
Yeah. Where were you?
Yeah, I found it. It's just
Okay.
when I use the little roller ball on my mouse, for some reason, it jumps upward.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, I already read that. Normally the chat will jump downward. So sometimes it's jumped down and then it jumps back up because I'm using the little scroller ball. Noelle says, Mel, sorry, that has to be rough.
Yeah. Bridget says,
oh, I hate fire season. Patricia
Bridget says her tulips and crocus are already up and her azaleas are getting ready to bloom.
Oh, wow.
Something ate the bottom of my azaleas.
Patricia says, I also hate tornado season.
Mm-hmm.
We were under a tornado watch. What day did it rain? Saturday? Yeah, and we were under tornado watch. I'm like, Yeah, Sally, that's understandable. She says, I especially worry because people just don't follow these laws.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely turn them in if it's like there's a burn ban and they're burning. You can definitely report it, but then, let's see. Rebecca says, well, at least I can see a very small patch of grass.
Right. We saw grass and Dyson was like, what is that? What is that? Do I kill it or do I pee on it? Or,
Welcome in, Sandy Lulu. Patricia says it's going to be 70 on Thursday when it should be in the 40s. I know we've been in 70 degrees. We had one day it was almost 80. It was like 78, 77. Welcome in, Margie, AeroLuvrr. And thank you so much again, Rebecca.
If it looks like I'm sleeping, I'm not. I'm looking down where my chat is, and I'm like, oh, the reflection makes it look like my eyes are completely closed.
Wow, Sally is expecting a snowstorm, 12 inches.
No, thank you. But wait a minute. Doesn't Sally live near me?
I always forget where everybody lives. I mean, I know you're in Pennsylvania, but
yeah, I don't
know
want
Wells
to
in
sleep in a
Wisconsin.
snowstorm.
Bridget's in
Go ahead.
North Carolina. Minnesota. Yeah. She's in Minnesota.
Oh, yeah. Why do I always think Sally's near me? And then everybody always has to tell me, no, she's not. Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Noelle says most of the snow here has melted with a couple of 60-degree days, but cold weather is returning later this week.
Yeah. Rebecca
says, no more snow.
Rebecca's in PA.
Ah, so you're in the same state as Mel.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I had somebody ask me about a random town or city in my they're like, I thought I'd ask someone from Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what? And like, is Washington in PA? And I said, wait, Washington, D.C. or Washington? And she's like, no, I would have said D.C. if I meant D.C. And she's like, is Washington in PA? I said, they're two different states. Like, can't be in each other. But she knew what she was saying. There is a Washington, Pennsylvania, a town called Washington. I had to look it up. And I was like, well, you could have elaborated and said, I mean Washington. I know Washington. Craziness.
Yarny Cat Crochet is in Indiana. You know what? It's sad. I have these packages sitting here from some of y'all that bought stuff at the live sale, and I should know. We were just like trying to get the labels. We haven't printed them out yet, but we inputted all the information, so we just go and pay for each one. And so, yeah, it's like, but anyway, it reminds me, let's see, I know Esther is not here, but Yarny Cat Crochet, you had a couple of dollars left over from shipping. And so I gave you a few entries for it. I also did that for Esther and Kendra. MichelleJ, your shipping, I estimated to the T. It was $703, and I told you send 7. So yeah, that worked out perfect. Yeah, I didn't realize it was President's Day yesterday. Well, over the weekend when we had our live sale on Friday, I was like, yeah, the money will go in Monday and we'll ship everything out Tuesday. I didn't realize it was going to be a holiday. So everybody that sent money PayPal, it went in today. Cash App goes in tomorrow is what I'm figuring. So, but everything will go out tomorrow. So be on the lookout for tracking via email. Some of it's going to be coming from my grandmother because we condensed a few things. MichelleJ, your tracking should come from me. Everybody else, the tracking should come from Momo. Welcome in, Vicky Oodles. I saw that you said hello. Welcome in.
Hi, Vicky.
MichelleJ says there is a Washington Heights here in Utah.
It wasn't so much. It was about. I don't know why. I've already forgotten why I started that story, but the point of the story was, if you know you're driving somebody insane by not explaining things thoroughly and you just keep doing, don't. It was a moral story.
I think it's neat to think with YouTube. I know wonderful people all, I think she means over the country. Yes, I think that's awesome too. And Sally is wondering what you have been doing. What have you been up to?
Like projects?
I'm guessing so.
Well, over there, out of reach, is a granny. Over there is a granny rectangle blanket I made and finished. I'm doing a 3-part test for one of my favorite designers, and they're all hooded scarves, but it's 3 different patterns for 3 different. So doing that test. And other stuff that isn't done yet. What have you been doing?
Well, I don't know. Have you watched anything recently within the last couple of weeks on my channel?
No.
Okay, so I acquired a non-functional spinning wheel that I did not know was a display model when I bought it. And so I'm in the process of turning it from a non-functioning wheel to a functioning one. And the best part was that it was kind of like at a thrift type shop, and it was 75% off. I got it for like $33 and some change after tax.
Yeah.
And it's a lot bigger than my other one, Amelia. And I've sanded it down, glued the wheel back together. It was broken 3 spots. I made a bigger treadle out of paint sticks, kind of measured. And so I have a bigger spot for my foot. I'm in the process. Well, I've already finished making the flyers for a new one for Amelia and a new one for the new wheel. Mm-hmm. And I've got to adjust the footman on it. It's too long. So I've got to cut a little piece off and then make a new hole. So the treadle, when it's doing this, doesn't hit the ground. It hits the ground every time the wheel turns. Mm-hmm. And so I've got to shorten the footman that connects the treadle to the actual wheel. I'm going to stain the whole thing. I picked out a stain. The color is black cherry. It looks so pretty. I haven't bought it yet, but I've at least decided on what color stain. I'm getting some 3D printed whirls. Have not heard anything about that yet. So yeah, I'm just trying to get her in a functioning state from a non-functional. So that's what I've been working on. And then I also was commissioned by Passamaquoddy to do, I thought it was going to be an applique at first for a 4-leaf clover with the stem. Okay. And then she comes back and says, can you turn it into a granny square? And I said, I can try. Well, I was able to do that and got it done on Saturday. So I did that. And I wanted something to crochet and I couldn't figure out what. And so I pulled out something from my closet that I have not worked on in years. Can y'all guess what it is? for those that know me.
Is it the Tunisian blanket?
Yes. I did 3 rows on Sunday and 5 yesterday, so I did 8. I'm gonna finish this darn thing. Hi, KimG. Welcome in. Let's see. So that's kind of what I've been doing. Yarny Cat Crochet made a jester hat, a scarf, and a washcloth, and all in USA colors. And then Yarny Cat Crochet also says, I'm fixing to make a bunch of baby things for my son when his baby arrives. I'm so excited. Oh, that is so awesome. I think I said congratulations. And Oodles, not Oodles. I'm reading Noelle's comment to Oodles. Noelle says, hi, Oodles, and anyone else I missed multitasking. Yarny Cat Crochet says, cherry stain sounds pretty. It's actually black cherry. So it's a little bit darker, purplish red.
Yeah.
But I think it would be very, very pretty. It's a lot lighter wood than Amelia. Amelia is more of like a brownish red. And this is like a light tan type wood, except for one leg. One leg is a lot darker than the other two. But anyway, so I'm excited. Sally's asking Patricia if she knows it's a boy or a girl yet. Noelle was just looking up clover patterns. And see, Passamaquoddy wanted a huge clover. Like, and everything she kept finding was little. And so I gave her the idea, crochet 4 hearts and then sew them together as the applique with the little straight piece as a stem. And then she had the idea of turning it into a square, just crocheting them together and then crocheting around it and turning it into a square. And the original pattern she found, it puckered in 2 places where the decreases were and the join was. Yeah. I did not like that. I had made 1 and then got 6 out of 7 rows done on the second one. And I was like, just don't like it. I don't like how it's not laying flat. I don't like it. So I said, do you mind if I find a different pattern? She goes, no, that's fine. And I said, it's not going to be as big. And so I had to come up with a 5th row because it only had 4. And so I made up a 5th row, sewn the 4 parts together, and did a light green around it. And it took some doing. I had to rip out several times for the border part, but I eventually finally got, you know, the gaps filled in. Right. Tried to square it off, and by the end of Saturday night, probably 7-ish, I got done. I was so happy, and I sent her a picture, and she was happy with it, so yay. Hi, Suzanne Goulet, welcome in. Oh, Rebecca finished 3 prayer shawls.
Yeah.
Oh, and she made 1 slipper. Well, that's cool. And Sally is working on the 2nd sock, and these will be my last pair. Hands don't work like they used to.
Oh, Sally.
Margie says, I'm making Bod's new baby dress for daughter Margie's first baby due in April. Aww. She only had time for one of the slippers.
Yeah.
Yay, we hit the goal. Woo-hoo. Thank you, Mariana. Oh, what is my chat doing? This darn computer. Thank you so much, Mariana.
Hi, Terry.
Happy Tuesday to you as well, Mariana. And this computer, for some reason, I said this before, it has like this huge gray box with a huge big bullseye. I mean, the bullseye looks about this big.
Okay.
Whenever I hit the goal. When it normally, it's just a little bitty, you know, chat box. But
yeah.
for some reason, this computer just does some weird stuff. Welcome in, Terry. Oodles is still working on her Ophelia reading shawl using Dee's hand-dyed yarn at the moment, she says. Well, I will show you the flyer setups that I made. Now, I had help from Violetta's husband, Jorge, to help me cut certain things and drill certain things because I did not have the know-how and the tools and all that. Even though my grandfather used to do a lot of woodworking, I still don't know how to cut wood properly or anything like that. But so yeah, but I was trying to figure out, instead of buying a whole nother setup like I did for Amelia with the maidens and the flyer from Lithuania, because I did look, but a lot of them looked like they were broken or fixing to break or held together, you know, kind of like just for show, you know. So I was not going to spend $150 just to get it shipped here and not be able to use it. So I went the route of making them. Now this one is going to be for Amelia, and I went and got some parts at Home Depot. This piece is like I don't remember what they called it, but Jorge had drilled a hole straight through, and I ordered this threaded rod offline, but it had to be a left threaded rod. Everything here that you would buy at Home Depot is like right threaded. So I had to find special nuts and special threaded rod. And then Jorge cut this down for me to the right size, drilled the holes in the wood and everything. And I did it from Amelia's flyer, all the different measurements and the wood flyer parts. And I do have marked where the cup hooks, I was about to say K hooks, the cup hooks go, but I can't put those in yet because I'll have to sand down the threads here that will sit on the leather strap. When it turns, it catches and threads itself out of the leather strap. So I have to sand that down, and that'd be easier with it flat. So, and then that one was for Amelia. This one is going to be for the new one. And it's only got...
Have you named the new one?
Huh?
Have you named the new one yet?
Not yet. I'm kind of debating on River Song or Clara. I don't know.
I guess you have to see, you know, is she really snarky and bites back?
Once I get her going.
You know, or, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Rebecca. Let's mix it up. Let's do a Bigfoot howl. Yeah, and it's going pretty good, and I only got it like 2 weeks ago, I think, maybe 3.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly when. But yeah, it's been going. Hi, Great Granny C. Welcome in. Well, Amelia is very finicky, and so I wanted a new one because I thought her tension would work, but she don't. Normally, you have a knob you would turn to tighten tension. This one is fixated, so it's just like Amelia is going to be. I mean, fixed. You can't move the maidens. You can't. Well, one of them I did get unnailed, so I can take it out if I need to. But the other one, I tried to get the nails out. They're not budging. So, and that's the thing with a display wheel. It's non-functioning. It's nailed together, so you can't take it apart. And so, but I didn't realize that at the time when I bought it.
Right.
So I just jumped on it. I didn't
You
even.
were like, spinning wheel, low price, Maine.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But I mean, she's technically going to be just like Amelia. I have to rig the tension anyway, at least the maidens, and where the flyer setup would go is fixed. It don't wobble. Amelia's wobbles. So, yeah. Anyway, but I could actually probably ply on that one. Amelia, I can't ply on, but that's what I have Bridget, Freya, Fiona for, is that's what I ply on whenever I ply yarn. That's where you take, if you don't know what plying is, it's where you spin up 2 bobbins worth of yarn and then you twist them together to make a thicker yarn. So yes, I saved it.
I like that summer.
See, Sally has 5 spinning wheels. And they not all, work the same,
No.
So, yeah. Thank you, Rebecca. Yeah, I the first week I did a lot. And then I think it was Wednesday of last week, I sanded her down, the new one, and, made it as smooth as I could without, causing any grooves in the wood from the sanding paper, getting ready to stain it. So just now I need to stain it and then let that set, and then I'm going to put some linseed oil on it to help condition the wood.
Noelle, I was actually seeing when she was telling all this in the very beginning, I was like, she's MacGyvering it. Crystal MacGyver. And, seeing her in the opening scenes of MacGyver and stuff.
Yeah, that's Noelle's nickname for me. Actually, I refer Summer. Hi, Summer. I refer to Amelia as my Frankenwheel because she is literally parts from other spinning wheels, and put together with different stuff. So she's my first Frankenwheel. Probably Suzanne. I would probably be able to spin heavier weights on that one because I do have a bigger orifice on this one and a bigger hole. So compared to Amelia. So I could probably spin a 5-weight yarn on that. Nice. Or what I could do is spin 2, 3, or 4s on the new wheel and then go and ply them on Freya Fiona. My cat just jumped again.
Definitely a compliment.
I've tried spinning. It wasn't me, but I love hand spun yarn, Patricia says. I tried spinning on a drop spindle a couple of years ago, and I didn't really care for it too much. I got the hang of it, but it came out really thick, like 4 and 5 weight yarn. And I was like, I want to learn to spin thinner. I kind of stopped with it. I probably could have learned better on it. Hi, MimiTammy. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Sally. Yeah, I kind of like I like the nickname Noel. Sometimes you gotta, you know. I mean, my grandmother did help buy the parts and everything, but not. It's very hard to find, you know, the whole setup that's not going to cost an arm and a leg. You know, the flyer and the bobbin and the whirl and the maidens and the mother of all and the actual tension thing. You know, all of that would cost pretty penny if it's not antique. You know, I saw an orifice setup that had this part.
Yeah.
And this part that was a kit for $165. Just that. And I'm like, I don't think so. No.
Just the metal parts.
Yeah.
You had to still cut out and make your own wooden part.
Yeah.
No.
This
We're all crafters. We all know what DIY prices should be.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I mean, you put it together, you weld it in a certain spot, and I'm just like, why would I spend $150, $60 on that when I can be creative enough to make something? And I did. This piece was probably like $3 or $4 at Home Depot. The rod came in a 3-foot piece. I couldn't find anything cheap. I mean, shorter. Mm-hmm. It was either 3, 6, or 12-foot threaded rod. But
now you have more for your
next.
Now you have more for your next rehoming, fostering process of getting very bad spinning wheels, fixing them, making them wonderful, and then you have your own brood of spinning wheels at home.
Yeah. I'm all thumbs when it comes to the drop spindle. I had to put it right into timeout. Aw, I'm glad you'd like them, MimiTammy. Summer found out Trika being in and out. One of the cats kept getting out and getting back in. They have indeed found a new way to escape and come back in and seem to be loving it. Wow. Well, I'm glad you figured it out. Well, I guess that's a good thing. I mean, Patricia says, Crystal, you're talking about your spinning wheel the way guys talk about NASCAR.
Yeah.
Well, I feel proud to be able to figure that out, because I could not find now the one I got for Amelia, it had the maiden, the mothers and all of the maidens, the mothers of all, the flyer and the whirl. And it came with a bobbin, but it was way too heavy. It didn't like to spin on this wheel. And for $79.30 shipping from Lithuania. And I mean, it was still in somewhat good condition, and it's an antique part. And I still use it. But the thing is, the tension screw that came with that did not fit the table for Amelia. So it didn't go in the hole where it was supposed to. Like the mother of all has a little square piece that has a hole in it, and then you go through the table and it fixated it to it. It wouldn't fit. So I had to rig it up, and it works, but yeah. Hi, Izzy. Oh, I do. I do feel proud. I do. Hi, Janice. Again, welcome in. Summer says, nah, not NASCAR. It's more like show cars or computers for the geeky ones.
Yep.
I spent $65 sending under 3-pound package to my son. Wow.
Yeah.
That's pricey. Wow. Yeah, there was one time we sent, when I think it was my second or third giveaway I ever did on my channel, I included Canada. And it was not even a 5-pound box. And it cost $65 back then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We were not expecting it.
I remember sending packages to Japan. I didn't pay for them, though. I was still a kid. But I did see, that was in the 90s. And Patricia said that her son's in Japan. That's why it costs so much.
Yeah.
But
Sally is asking, is he permanently in Japan? Is this the son having a baby? I know it's the son having the baby, but I don't know if he's permanently there.
Planning on raising the baby there.
Yeah. Noel says, love the whole concept of upcycling, repurpose, and reuse. Well, yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah. If he lives on base, it's considered U.S. soil. So the shipping shouldn't be so high because he is considered part of the United States if he's on base.
MimiTammy says, my son, IT Geek, talks about bikes, street bikes, mountain bikes, gravel bikes. Oh, by the way, he only has 4, rides 160 miles a week and rubs it his company. He's a teacher, not on base.
Okay. That's why. See if he has a friend on base who will let him use his address.
MimiTammy, because I may sell some bikes. Hi, Kim's Craft Jack Shop. Welcome in.
So, did you see Hooked by Katie is doing another treasure scavenger hunt on her website?
No, I didn't.
And she, like, usually what it is the prize is a PDF download of whatever pattern is featured that month. So they're lots of fun. I mean, it's not super hard or anything.
I did see an email come through, something about day 1 is live. Vincent's first horns are hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Treasure hunt. Yeah, I didn't even see it yet. I mean, I saw the email come through, but I didn't read it. So. MimiTammy says, Rebecca H., all the yarn I could buy, Crystal's hand spun, and wow.
No.
If she sold some of the bites. Well, since we did hit the goal, we will draw 11 names today.
Woohoo!
And then everybody that did the supers to help hit the goal will get 3.
Thank you, Janice.
Aw, thank you so much, sweetie. Got you down. And anybody that hasn't commented on this month's giveaway, make sure you do so. Seeing the little hearts fly up.
I miss you too, Tammy. I miss everybody. Just.
I can tell you if you commented. Let me look. Yes, you did, Patricia. I have you down as commenting. MimiTammy, I don't have you yet. So that I don't think you've commented yet, MimiTammy. Rebecca, yes, you did. Yeah, if anybody wants to ever know if I got their comment, you can always ask. I don't mind telling y'all what's in the book. Janice. Yes, you did, Janice. Got you down.
That's okay, Noelle.
No, don't worry about it, Noelle. It is okay. Don't put yourself out in any way, shape, or form. If you can't do it, don't. I appreciate you being here. So you're very welcome, Rebecca. MimiTammy said, see, I watched the video but forgot to comment. It's okay.
What have I been doing, Terry? Do you want a philosophical question or a project's answer?
Hi, Gammy Pammy, Pam Hunter. Welcome in. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Hopefully you feel better soon. Actually, MichelleJ, you did comment. You commented this time. So you're in there. Oh, we love you too, Noelle. Oh my God, if that is another spam call, I'm gonna... No, it's actually Mama. Woohoo! We had 19 spam calls yesterday. Hold on. Hello. I'm still on. I moved it 30 minutes later because of being up, waking up late. It's okay. No. Uh-huh. Okay, Mama is saying for y'all that have a Dollar General Market where it has like the food combination, freezer food and stuff, they have their meat section half price. Meat in the salad bowls are half price. Watch the date on everything though. She's talking steak, pork chops, hamburger meat, chicken tenders, chicken legs. Yeah, you could go check, Patricia. You could check. The fresh meat, not the frozen in the bag cooked. So it's a DG Market store if y'all have it. Okay. Oh, okay. No, it's all right. Bye-bye. She thought I was off the live. But she didn't know I started late.
It hasn't even been an hour yet.
Well, she didn't know I pushed the live. She was already gone when I changed the live. Okay. So she didn't know I started at 12:30 instead of 12. So she was calling to tell me when she gets home, we've got to clean out the freezer because she's got a lot of food. So we got to make room. KimG, I can check. I have Kim A, but I don't have you, KimG. So KimG, no, you haven't commented yet. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, then they'll be getting me sounding hello instead of happy hi, hello. Every time it's a number I don't know, hello. I am so sick of the spam calls. It's ridiculous. Sometimes I just answer it and hang it right up. But most of the time it's a recorded thing anyway. And when it's an actual person, you hear like a bloop. Yeah. And then they talk. Mm-hmm. And I blast them. They'll say, oh, this is so-and-so calling from so-and-so. And I'll say, well, why does the caller ID say this? Click, they hang up on me. Well.
Hi, Katie.
Yeah, that's how MimiTammy answers the spam calls Tina's Tacos. She uses a Latino voice. Funny. I was just letting people know if they had commented on the monthly giveaway video. Great Granny C. People, I had mentioned, you know, if you hadn't commented on the monthly giveaway video, to please go do so. And a couple of people had asked if they had commented, and I said, if y'all just want to know, just ask. But I don't see you, Great Granny C. So if you want to go and comment, make sure you do. Yeah, we end up getting blank voice messages from the voicemails from the scammers because they hang up and then it records just silence. Hi, Alley Cat Crochet. Welcome in. Oh, chat jumped. Several types of outlets. You need light cord for your outlet with the pigtails. Oh, something about dryers. MimiTammy's also answered the phone. 911. What's your emergency? Oh my gosh. Hi, Katie. Welcome in, hon. Did you, Margie? Let's look. No, I don't have you. Yep, it's Tuesday. I figure if the spammer really needs something, they can leave a message. You're very welcome, Margie. Sally S. Yes, you are on there. At this point, I have blocked so many numbers. They have spoofed that in 2 years, my own family will not be able to call me. Yeah, somehow they were rerouting through other people's numbers. I don't know. That is so weird. Always keep your plug cord from your dryer. Never let them take your cord if your dryer dies and the cord isn't damaged.
Yeah, because Noelle was saying earlier, dryers don't come with an electrical cord. You have to buy that separate.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because a mouse chewed through ours and we had to get it replaced. And, yeah.
Stove too, she says. Huh.
I have one whip in arm's reach, Katie. I had these, what are they called?
Yes, Vicki, you're on there. You left a comment.
Value Pound Plus from Joann's, and they had some coordinating colors, so I'm making a blanket, Katie.
Oh, that's cool.
And anyone else who asked me earlier on. That's one thing, but that's a nice, you don't have to pay attention to it. You can be watching the Olympics. You could.
You're very welcome, Vicki. Yes, like I think they should too, Patricia.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all Texas numbers except for a couple. I'll notice they'll come from either Florida, or there was one that came from Wisconsin, not Wisconsin, Michigan, and a couple of different states. But yeah, I was like, most of them are Texas numbers, and I'm like, mm-hmm. It's okay, great granny. See, I think we all have days like that.
Yep.
Sometimes I'll look at a word, I'm like, that don't look right, but it's spelled right. And then I'm like, other days, words that I should know how to spell, I can't spell. So
Yeah.
it's like the way I see it in my brain does not want to come out while I'm writing it.
Mm-hmm.
So completely understandable, great granny. See. Aww.
I will, Katie.
Yeah, I about lost it yesterday. Every time the phone rang, Patricia, I was screaming towards the end of the night. We had 19 from about 8:30 in the morning till about, I think, 7 or 8 last night.
Wow.
And I was just like, every time, like there was 14 at one point, and then after I wrote the number down so I wouldn't forget it. And then my grandmother got home yesterday about 3 something, and 5 came in after she got home. And I would write down the number, scratch it out, write the new number, and I'm like, that was almost a record. We've had 20 in one day. So, yeah. And I'd put the phone down, 2 minutes later, another rang. And I'm like, stop calling this house. To the point I was almost in tears, but I couldn't turn the ringer off or turn the phone off because Mama was in town. If she needs me, you know, I mean, not like I could do anything about it. I don't have a vehicle to get to her, but if she did call, I didn't want to take it off the hook.
Right.
But it was ridiculous. What did Noelle say? Save the cord, and it may save you an extra 20 bucks.
Oh, shoot. They were the ones talking back and forth about
the dryer.
Your dryer cord, you know.
Hi, Mama Gwen. Welcome in. Yarny Cat, you can ask them to, about the cord. Katie says, thankfully my new phone pops up to let me view the call before it starts to ring, so I can say no. It's still annoying, but slightly less without the ring. I was, Noelle. I was. You received a call at 6 a.m. when the time changed, so now my phone is on do not disturb mode from 9 till 7. See, and the good thing is with this phone right here, I don't have cell service. So when I go to sleep, I turn my Wi-Fi off. I don't hear any notifications, but then when I go to turn it on in the morning, for the first 2 or 3 minutes, it's notifying me of emails, messages on Messenger, which that's fine. It's going to do that. But, you know, at least I don't have cell service on it.
Yeah. I do remember that, Patricia. It was a nice time.
Yeah. I wish Phoebe and Joey would answer the phone. That would be fun. Yeah, or before 9 a.m. Yep. Answer the spam calls. Meow, meow, meow.
Or like,
hey, use the... Oh, that one just stopped on me. Or this one. They would be like, what the heck? If it was a real person, you know?
Yeah, but then they'd start calling back more and more to hear the sound, and they'd have friends on the phone with them. See, I told you, there's a Bigfoot in the house.
Hey, Momo started using an emergency noise thing. It's like an alarm type thing, and it's so loud, so piercing, and she held it right up to the phone twice yesterday.
Oh, wow.
One of them was a police coalition, you know, like trying to gather money, but it wasn't from our local place, somewhere else in Texas. I think that's a scam too. So,
well, the ones we get, it's the police, whatever, to get them bulletproof vests and the gear they need, which all of that is provided for them by their township or whatever, you know, the police fund. And if they didn't have enough bulletproof vests or whatever they're getting, they say they're getting, if they didn't, they wouldn't have the officers to fill that slot. They would cut it back to what they could afford to cover. So all of those are scams, all of them.
Yeah, and our local police department never, you know, reach out and ask for donations. If they do anything, it's like a charity drive, or, you know, like
to benefit something in particular.
Yeah,
that is outside. You know, they just want to help out, but
we have a volunteer fire department, and like maybe once or twice, 3 times a year, they might have something like a silent auction with like a chili supper or a hamburger dinner or ice cream and pies or something like that. And then you just donate money, and then you get to eat. Donate whatever you can. There's not like a limit. And normally when we go to those events, you know, we all pitch in a little bit, and then my grandmother will also donate like toilet paper, paper towels, paper plates, stuff like that, to help them out to be able to serve people. So, yeah. Hi, Diana Crane. Welcome in.
Hi, Diana. I know, a lamb. Well, the funniest thing is, it's not even, my phone is cordless. It's a handset. It's futuristic for us children from the 80s. But to not even know what a landline, a house line is compared to everybody's on cell phones.
Yeah. You know, and I was watching a movie the other day, and I even know what kind of phones these are, but people, you know, children today, teens, the rotary phone. And they were like, how do you use this? It was like a scary movie. They were running from somebody, got in this house, and they're like trying to use the phone, and they're like, what kind of phone is this? beating it. Like, how does it work? And I'm like,
Yep.
God, people, you know, like, I'm not like, if it's not around, they're not going to know what it is, you know, and I understand that. But I'm at least old enough to remember we had one.
Yeah.
At one point. So, you know. Yes, phone books. We still get phone books. Now, see, we used to have a landline. Now, ours is, it's kind of like ours, but ours is over, it's connected into our Wi-Fi. So, I mean,
Yeah.
we used to have one that had the phone jack on the wall, but then when we got it bundled with our current internet provider, it went through the Wi-Fi instead of the phone. But it was nice.
Right.
When we lost power, we still had a phone.
Yeah.
Now when we lose power, we lose phone. But luckily she has her cell service. So
Yeah.
that's at least something.
Summer, you are right. I was wrong. You're right. And then they'll do fundraisers, but these are ones that are like, we are the National Police Protection, you know, whatever. So they're saying they're national most of the time, not just the local, you know, station trying to raise some money. You know, they don't even say like, I'm from your county or anything like that. So
Mama Gwen has been a member for 16 months. She says thanks to all the gifters. Where you hold the earpiece to your ear and talk into the phone on the wall. Yeah, that's an older phone. I don't know exactly what those are called, but yeah, it's like the big square box, and then you have the talking piece, and then you have the little, yeah.
And you always got an operator to connect your lines.
Yeah.
So that was why you were, you know, hello, Tioga 6213, and then I don't know.
Yeah. Telling time with the clock hands. I'd prefer digital, but I can at least tell time on that kind of clock. I actually still have a clock that plugs into the wall, an electric one.
Oh,
I also have one that my grandfather had. It's a big piece of wood, and it has the little hands. I mean,
we have one of those too. If you look at it one way, it looks like a turtle with its shell up in the air, you know, and its head down here. And if you look at it this way, it looks like a fish with its mouth open. It's just like a piece of a log flattened out and then clock hands put on it.
Fire stations are widely volunteer in more rural areas as well, and they will fundraise for equipment. Yeah. They do it at least 3 times here.
The specific one I know that I've gotten at least 15 times, and it's always the police. I know that a lot of fire halls are volunteer, so they have to do their own fundraising.
My son didn't know pickles weren't yellow-green, that they dye them yellowish when they are pickled. It blew his mind. Vicky Oodles has been a member for 22 months. Thank you so much. Still doing I meant to do the cat for the member milestones. Still using the goat. Okay, Margie, I will definitely check it after the live. My 6-year-old grandson asked his mom for a wall clock, and he does know how to tell time. Mom taught him around 3 years. Well, that is good. That's awesome. Yeah, rotary phone, Janice. Yeah, most don't nowadays, Patricia. My brother can't even write in cursive.
My nephew, and I mean, they never had reason to. But I can go the other way too. My dad, he's an engineer, so he only writes in block letters. He doesn't write any cursive except his signature.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you're supposed to always use cursive on checks, is what I learned in middle school. And he just block letters the whole check. I'm surprised he doesn't block letter his signature, but I'm just like, you are a generation above me. You should, have beautiful penmanship and all these things. And
oh, that's cool, Summer. Welcome in, Flower Tammy. You taught your granddaughter? Well, that's good. I write mostly in print, but like if I need to write in cursive, and sometimes it's like a combination. I'll like start out print and then like say I get to a Y and an S or something and it goes into cursive. And it's just, I know some people can't read cursive, but I try to print everything in case people can't. I don't want people to not be able to read my handwriting. So I try to print everything when I write everything out. But every once in a while I do. But at least my brother, see, they didn't even teach them cursive. And he graduated school. They never taught cursive to him. And I'm like, yeah, what? We had to learn that. And he went to the same schools I did, but they quit teaching it. What is wrong with that?
Sorry. Nothing. My biological dad had the most beautiful penmanship. Because he had to take penmanship classes when he was in school, but he looked like you were getting a letter from Jane Austen or something if you just saw the address.
Yeah, you're supposed to, like if you sign a check or sign a money order or whatever, you're supposed to sign your name, which is in cursive. Right. But my brother don't. He still prints it because I don't even actually. We might have tried to teach him how to sign his name in cursive since the school didn't, but I don't know. I didn't. Maybe my grandmother did or something. And my chat is not updating for some reason. Or my phone. Okay, there it's kind of updating, I guess.
Where did yours end?
Well, Nightbot left a message over here. It's just now caught up. Like 4 or 5 messages came through back to back to back on the computer. So maybe it was lagging a bit. I don't know. It's weird. Yes, a legal signature. I'm not good at math either, so.
I don't even want to imagine this new math. No.
Yeah. I could, in 9th grade, little backstory. I had done pre-algebra in 8th grade and then algebra 1 in 9th grade. And technically I was only in that school half a semester and then I homeschooled for the next 6 months. But then I tried to go back to that school and I didn't have enough credit. So I'd have to repeat 9th grade. And I said, no. I went and studied for my GED for a month and a half, took the test and passed. So, but the teacher, there was one specific day I remember, and she was trying to show me how to do a little bit of algebra, like, and this is in 9th grade. I thought I got it, and then I would try the next problem. She'd come check it. She goes, nope, try it again. I tried about 3 or 4 times to get one problem right, and I couldn't understand it. And she started getting irritated because I wasn't understanding.
Yeah, but was she teaching you or just saying, do the problem?
No, she was trying to show me how to,
okay.
she showed me 3 times how to do the steps. But my brain just wasn't getting it. And I thought I had it at one point, like I understood, and then I'd get to the next problem and tried to do what she said to do, and it still came out wrong. So, but she started getting irritated with me, and that's not right for a teacher to get irritated with a student. Help them, not get mad at them. But anyway, so long story short, I went and studied for my GED, and the lowest you could get was a 430 with passing. That's what I made. I studied just enough to bear, but everything else was 5 and 600s. Just math has never been my strong point at all. But anyway, we are almost at an hour and a half, so we're going to go ahead and get the entry giveaway set up. Get ready to do it here in a minute. You know, and I think I have a slight dyslexia too, because sometimes I'll look at either numbers or letters and I'll swap them. So I
do that.
Yeah,
I do that.
Like I'll look at a number 437 and I'll write down 473, and I'm like, wait a minute, that wasn't it. So, all right, so who wants to do the keyword? Who have I not called on in a while? I need to get to the right page too. Well, Noelle is saying you to think of a keyword.
All right, I got a keyword. Hold on. Wow, you end up leaning down so far.
Yeah. Hi.
We'll use his name. And his name, should I say it or?
Yeah.
is Dyson. Dyson. No,
right,
Terry, he's mine.
DYSON is our keyword.
He's not a guest. He's all ours.
No, I mean, she said that before you showed the dog.
Oh.
I think she was meaning you since you're the guest.
Yeah. I know he is not named after a vacuum. He is named after a werewolf from a TV show I really love. And then afterwards, my dad kept calling him a vacuum. And I went, oh, phooey. I'm the guest. Yes, Terry.
But he's a cat. No, it's a dog.
She probably said something about her cat.
Oh.
Being similar in some way or something. No, he came with the name Roosevelt. But my sister didn't like Roosevelt, so he's now Dyson Roosevelt. He got a middle name, so. Thank you, Vicky. Okay, Katie. I will look it up.
We're up to 21.
Oh, and Ziva's here too. I'll just show Ziva.
Oh, I see her.
Yeah.
Hi, Ziva. She's like, okay. I think you turned off your camera.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know why. I don't know how. I'm not sure how to fix it. Hold on. Maybe that. Maybe that. Maybe the little camera button with the line through it. Oh, I've got both dogs in my lap now. Don't hit any buttons with your head.
There we go.
The name of the movie.
What movie?
Oh, it wasn't a movie. It's a TV show. It's called Lost Girl. And it's about fae people, all the myths, all that stuff. And yeah, Tammy. Hey, you guys, you cannot play on top of my computer.
All right, we are still at 21. So I think everybody is in there that wants to be in there. So make sure Everybody go ahead and enter it one more time just in case. Oh, it went up too. Hi, RoseannAlexander and Mateo. Okay, it did go up to 23. So it did pick up 2 more. Did you say anything earlier, Roseanne? I kind of feel like I saw your name, but might have forgot to say hello. All right. It's not going up, so I think everybody is in there. So good luck. We're drawing 11 names today, so here we go. Good luck, everybody.
Yay, Kim!
Violetta just messaged me. Congrats, KimG! Oh, it must have just picked up Gainy Joe because it went back up to 23. Glad you got in there. All right, next. Good luck. Summer. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Next. Good luck. Mateo. Congrats. Next one. Gainy Joe.
Yay, Gainy Joe.
Congratulations. Next. Good luck. MimiTammy.
Yay, Tammy.
Congrats, MimiTammy. Next. Good luck. Margie. Let's do.
Yay.
My cat one is not going to work. I got to change the batteries in that. Sounds like I was. It just stops. Funny. All right, next. Good luck. Noelle. Congrats, Noelle.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And I don't have chat anymore because that's on the floor. So you'll just have to tell me if anybody says anything.
Next, good luck. Okay, I will. Alley Cat. Congrats. Next.
Yay, Michelle.
MichelleJ. Congrats. Okay, next. Good luck. Hi, Asia Joe.
Hi. I'm back here. Can't see me, but
Yarny Cat Patricia. All right, and the last one for today.
good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everyone. RoseannAlexander.
Congrats, Roseanne. Would you stop? Do you see how ill-behaved he is? Look at paws up on my face, telling me I'm not scratching in the right spot.
Congratulations, everyone.
Congrats, everyone. No, stop.
Okay, KimG, Summer, Mateo, Ganey Joe, MimiTammy, Margie, Noelle, Alley Cat, MichelleJ, Yarny Cat Patricia, and RoseannAlexander. Congratulations.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, sorry, Desi. Hi, hon.
Hi, Desi. Anybody think he's a little big to be a lapdog?
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Be hidden,
Maybe he
hidden the left.
He gotta learn that.
Alrighty, everyone. We are gonna go, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Take care, stay safe. We will see you later. And it's a boy. His name's Dyson.
Yes.
Ziva is the girl.
October.
Question: does Dyson think not a lapdog?
Yeah, no, Dyson thinks totally a lapdog.
Alrighty, everyone. Thank y'all for being here with us. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Take care, stay safe, and we will see y'all later. Bye for now, everybody.